What is up, guys? It is Alex, and I'm here today to continue playing Doki Doki Literature Club. We're going to try to finish the game, but I'm a slow reader, so we'll see. We'll see if we finish the game or not. But we're going pretty well right now. Yeah, I'm doing good. Life's great. Talked to my poppy today, my grandfather. It was amazing. I love him very much. I'm pulling up Doki Doki right now. Game is not suitable for children. If you're below the age of 13, be careful. Hello? One second, guys. I'm trying to. There we go. Okay. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Nasuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, the point being wait being definited only because she can handle the pressure. She can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk to clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Nasuki snatches her poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles the poem with her hand and throws it in the trash. Nasuki. She didn't really need to do that. Yeah, deadass. You doing too much, Nasuki. This is what I'm talking about, like... One second, this music feels like way too loud. Okay. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit down in an adjacent chair. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I or I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, all right, I believe you. Thanks, Alex. You're too kind. I know. I'm thankful to have you a part of the club now. Er, it's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Nasuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Nasuki say? Hmm, well, never mind that. The thing about her freaking bra. Her boobs got bigger. I'm gonna make some tea. Good idea. Make enough For more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it's worth it. It was all right, well, mostly. Alex, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to talk to everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone's liked. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I'd nod myself with newfound determination. Six. Ready to walk home? Wait, I gotta do her voice. Oh god. Sorry guys, I'm like a little congested. Yeah, sure, let's go. Sayori beams at you. It truly has been a while since Sayori has spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Nasuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? Oh no. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't you don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. Alex, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I'm seeing you're getting along with everyone that makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's Every day is going to be so fun. It looks Sayori hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. We are trying to impress Yuri still. And Monica said she's more into like everlasting pain and she's more into like things that like leave you wondering. It, yes. Wow. Um, Graveyard, Anger. No. Vertigo? Yes. Um, Asteroids? Yes. Lee? Yes. Let's go. Tragedy? No. Um, yes. Eternity? Yes. 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 Dang it, bro. Yes. 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 No! Yes, okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Alex. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's pretty simple. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Would we come and buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Eh,
Why that all of a sudden? What? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously rivers her coin purse. She fumbles with the lactic and gets it open. And then she turns it upside down and lets it content simple onto the desk. 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
that's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to club room. So either you're not hungry or you wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget to spend all your money. So I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Oh, I give up.
Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri subtly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in a book as always.
Ah, I wasn't listening or anything.
It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Alex to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should buy whatever you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Damn.
Did I just that I got too absorbed in my book? I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side. It's a little I don't know. I mean, I find it. I think it's cool. That's There's no way you could think that. I think it's like good to hear what people think, but I don't think it's like necessarily fun. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That still coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
You
You wouldn't have came if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Nasuki into making them. Come on, give me some more credit than that, Sayori.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was that? Eh, a cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is it a miracle? Because I paid my restoration, whatever the fuck the word is. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blabbing out cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Oh wait, she's more. That's so cute. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Shoo! Good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Nasuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Your yours looks really good too, Nasuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Bakers can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Nasuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Nasuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Um, Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Nasuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mm-hmm. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yori and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh. Nasuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you have any of you heard anything about her being late today? I mean, yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You know she has a haha. I wouldn't be surprised. She probably is more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chooses the club over her boy after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Uh, well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bells at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. It's so cool. You should play for us sometimes, Monica. That's. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yeah, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? Oh, you freaky yeah. In that case, I wouldn't let you down, Alex. Monica smiled sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous exception. I'm sure Nasuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back in the room. Yuri is back to her book, and Nasuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. Eh? Uh, I suddenly noticed as Yuri's reading a different book from the one we were reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you so very much. There's only one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind that with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kilt. I'm going to plug this. I'm going to plug this. Wait, I lost her voice. Wait. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk, and then we'll go and get some water. She walks past me and kettle sets down the kettle on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves comes contrast really contrasts her speaking mannerism, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. I don't know. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Uh, we're just gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounded to explain this to Monica. We're just filling up the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your business for once. Or do you want me to tell there's something wrong with helping involve Alex in club Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Alex in club activities? Eh, my mouth gapes. I I suppose there's nothing wrong with that after all. Then let's go, Alex. Ah, Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she, she puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, I just sometimes the way she some some things something about the way she said that it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's not right for Monica to judge people like that. Alex, how could even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Ah, no. Wouldn't you hate me? Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Uh, Yuri lifts her head. Alex, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing the best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, uh, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Alex, do you like oolong tea? Wait, let me get my guys. I'm sorry, my voice. Let me lock into the voices really quick. I was doing good earlier. Oh, yes. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets up the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm. Shouldn't I do any less when I'm making tea for others? Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Haha. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she started humming to herself a little. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided try to ex- I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Aw, I love you, Yuri. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Alex. It's very endearing. That's. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. To be like, if you were talking to me like that and I was single, I'd be like, oh yeah, I like to listen to you because when you say things, bro, when I just look at you, you're so beautiful and shit. So I ain't even trying to be endearing or nothing. It just comes natural with you, shawty. That's what I would say. That's what I would say if I was this guy. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Alex, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh, why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. It's just. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regular, so I do my best to manage it. It's just, I have back problems, but that's because my freaking family has back problems. I do have double D's. I definitely have freaking A's, but it's okay. Is that so? What's is that so? Like, you freaky. You all are freaky and you guys think I'm not catching on, but I can tell what you're doing. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading postures, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go get a book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Bro, he's such a dingbat. He's so stupid. I have some chocolate as well. A bag of chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori Candy Radar. I take it since it will go good with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same page position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri sides closer until your shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Dude, keep it in your pants. You got your shoulders touching and you acting uptight shit. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me a teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not the book, I end up in a position that makes it harder to focus. Because I need to worry that I don't actually touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expectors ex- ex- expression, and I can only presume the world around her faded away. I use my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled the chocolate in and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book, opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Uh, that's that's okay. I won't take any. Eh? You sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might smudge on the page. You're right. Didn't think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading it from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on my top leg. Well, in that case, Yuri already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth and take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't look away from the book. She simply parts her lips at the situation as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh, Yuri expression breaks. Did did I just She looked at me. She needed to confirm what just happened. Alex? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's well, you were just helping. That's something friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see.
It's not tense. You're feeding her some chocolate, goddammit. He's saying the situation has gotten really tense. You're giving her some chocolate, goddammit. It's not tense. You guys worrying too much about goddamn. You're in high school. You're in goddamn high school. Acting like this. God damn it. But they read manga, so probably why. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling in the rhythm of her breaths. Yeah, her breaths. I raise my arm. Ah. Before Yuri parts her lips, it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Cock block! You're a block! Monica, genuinely, Monica, I don't fuck with you, like, at all. Okay? Okay, everyone. Bleh. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Alex, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bags of chocolate. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much of a word between us. I get the feeling something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Fuck you. I want to talk to Yuri first. That's my bitch. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Alex, this might have been better than yesterday. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of technique worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give it more imagery. Ruby visibly swallows. Her hands appear sweaty. Yuri wanted it. Yuri wanted it. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just be appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really, really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Fuck face, got that. Anyways, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. It's with you. Okay, let's read what she's written. It's about the raccoon. I actually love raccoons, my favorite animal. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the shuffling
scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an unordinary human. I gave a raccoon a piece of bread, my subconsciousness well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is feeding will always come back for more. The evidencing beauty of cutting the knife was the symbol. The bread was the bread, my hunger, curiosity, the raccoon, in and something. The raccoon something. Age? Mage? Nage? Moon increase in phases of reflection that's much more light off of my cutting knife. In phases and reflects. Okay, so she sees a raccoon, she gives a raccoon bread, and even though she knows that there's consequences and it's the first time it made her realize she was unordinary, I'm assuming these are about to be different phases of her feeling unordinary. Um the very same light that glimpsed into my eyes, my raccoon friend. Okay, so the light that she saw when she saw the raccoon friend, she saw in the knife again. I sliced the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I merely project my emotions into new the newly sacrificed animal. The raccoon has taken to follow me. I could say that I've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon became hungry more and more frequently, so the bread is always handy. Every time I varnish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood, classic. I slice the bread and feed myself again. Wait, okay. Wait, okay. I'm a little confused. So this whole time she was not feeding the raccoon. Is the bread imagery for something? Okay, I'm a little confused. The raccoon keeps wanting more and more. I don't really understand the symbolism that much. Okay, there's a raccoon that comes to her house. She gives it food. The raccoon comes back and keeps wanting more and more. It's giving tree kind of. But then at the end you realize that she's not talking about the raccoon the whole time. I think she kills the raccoon and sacrifices it. Oh, so the first time she realized she killed the animal. So she just kept killing animals. Okay. I'm picking it up. Um I was a little more daring this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin imagine what this poem is about. I'm Come on, jackass. Let's try a little bit. It's kind of obvious what it's about. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poems as a canvas to express vivid images and convey emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it to at face value, I can figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think that different people can relate to it in their own way. I wanted to I wanted the way to feel for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Killing animals. Her unusual hobbies killing animals. sort of thing I usually forced to keep to myself. Though sometimes I enjoy writing about them.
Why don't you keep writing to yourself?
Because they're too embarrassing and people would make fun of me. You don't have anything like that, Alex.
Well, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has something like that. Best we can do is respect each other and our individuality. Even if it is difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I, I might be ranting on a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There aren't many people like you, Alex. That's extravagant. Ext- excra excra excrating ex excrating exaggerating. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's a really nice feeling. And and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Iori smiles sincerely at me. For a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Aww. Okay, who are we doing next? We got Sayori, Nasuki, Monica. Monica fucking freaks the shit out of me. I might do her last. Um, let's do Sayori. Ooh, I like this one, Alex. It has some nice feeling in it.
I'm glad. Does it mean it's better than yesterday's?
Think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. It makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure how that exactly works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is pretty important part of the whole thing.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want me to write something? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. You but you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself for once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh, well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind.
Well, whatever.
Why are I this like I feel with her we're like big brother, and I'm not messing with that. I'm not messing with that. That's why I like Yuri because she's like Mark.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway, let's see. Um, hmm. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Is it like
Mosso Meadows?
I don't know. Like
I don't.
bittersweet? Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad?
I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help you give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Is maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Alex. I should write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp. I pop off my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar, and it's it's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine and all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and my forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. It I put it in a bottle to keep it safe and put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles.
Okay, so she's ripping her hair out?
My collection makes me a lot of friends.
Oh, or maybe it's like her being like
Her like taking like every time she's like happy, it takes like a piece of her happiness out. My collection makes me a lot of friends, each bottle of starlight to make amends. Some of my friends feel a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Yeah, I think it's the happiness. And after night, more dreams, friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hidden in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow off dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Um, but every time I let wait, but every time I let one go, it shatters against between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends aren't smiling. They're shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Maybe she's talking about like them arguing yesterday. Holy crap.
Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy.
Well, not exactly. Maybe I'm just used to you being cheerful.
God, this talking about next. Oh,
Everyone? Everyone gets sad, bro. This is some stupid bullshit, bro. Like how do you not understand that? I'm going to I'm going to think hard about it. The point is it came out good and you should be proud of it.
oh, thanks. I feel like I feel like I was m- I'm I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh?
I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm going to write until I die.
Ahaha, don't get ahead of yourself.
Right till she die. Sayori's always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week. I wonder if this was one of those times. I mean, she's in a club, so I don't think she can. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Yeah, we'll see Monica now. Hey again, Alex. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on it. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right. This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. I wonder, just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a total different person when she picks up the pen. I noticed that. When she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Mhm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she I just meant I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. She's No, you did mean it in a bad way, you lying scumbag. I know what you're trying to do. Back off my girl. Stop hating on her. But still defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. Eh? You've completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already has a boyfriend. What, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica whispers the last part to me. Just a hunch, but well, there's nothing really wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. Yeah, I stand on that. That's my girl. Don't talk shit about my girl, Monica. Just because you think we knew each other before don't mean like that don't mean shit. Don't talk about Yuri like that. Don't talk about Yuri like that. But anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Bro, her poems always scare the shit out of me, I ain't gonna lie. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless. Cacophony of meaningless noises. The noises, it won't stop. Violent, gasping, rages, squeaking, screaming. Oh, I see a little cross. Screaming, piercing, sine, cosine, what the hell? What's sine, cosine, tangent, geometry. Hey, that's pre-calculus geometry. Like playing a chalkboard on a like playing playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Okay, so she's talking about school. This is about school, and she's saying like it's annoying, like all the different stuff and all the people there. I don't know what you're putting down, Monica. I like this one. Actually, that's less abstract than the last one. I actually understood that one. It's even more abstract than the last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of the thing I've never seen before, I guess. I'm kind of playing with the space on the paper. Choosing where you space out your words can totally change the mood. It's like magic. The way I write the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Ahaha. Sometimes asking what a poem's about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract, a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When it happens, don't forget to save your game. What? Game? Okay, I'm not gonna act like I've never played this game and seen it. Actually, I'm gonna act for the rest of this thing, act like I've never played this game so I can make this the real enthralling feeling. I know what's gonna happen at the end, but it doesn't matter. What? How do you know we're in a game? It still actually made my heart drop a little bit. You'll never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, this tip isn't even this is this tip even about writing? What am I talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, so we're getting to the point where like okay, wait. I'm not going to spoil the game. If someone doesn't know how the game ends and you don't know. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. Oh no, I got to do her voice. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing it unless you don't suck at it. Well, then how are you supposed to get better at it if you don't keep trying? It's my second time writing a poem, goddamn you bitch. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Nasuki stopped all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of stuff. This angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean, you. Looks like I'm in trouble. Somehow I struck a nerve. Thought what I did was beyond me. I'm so done with you. Nasuki shoves a poem I handed her back to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Youch. That's what I get for letting a younger girl step on my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I would I would design in the world of pain from the start. At least Nasuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Oh! Okay, so they know now. They know who we're trying to impress. We're trying to impress Yuri. Well, why is Nasuki on dick? Nasuki, first of all, bitch, I didn't even talk to you. I sided with Yuri yesterday. You're just now figuring out that I've been trying to impress Yuri? Yesterday my writing was the same. I've been trying to impress Yuri. WTF? Okay, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. If everyone could come sit in the front of the room. This is for the festival. Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything good together in a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well in last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on a poster and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but does but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Um, Monica? Yeah, we're going to Yeah, we're going to be performing poetry performance. Okay. Each each of us each of us are going to choose a poem to recruit during the event. But the coolest part, we are going to let everyone else come and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on a poster in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sailor's been coloring a poster, holds it for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't. You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's really no way I'm going to be performing in front of the whole group of people like that.
I agree with Nasuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys,
No, Sayori. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. I remember Nasuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a room full of people. I guess I overlooked that. So I am sorry. But I think we should still give it our best. We are the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event then put put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And then more people who perform, the better we will be able to show everyone what literacy is all about.
yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right.
And for those reasons, that's why we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share it with others? To inspire and find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. We all do. And if it takes, oh my god, fucking coach talking head ass. And if it takes standing in front of a group of people for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Nasuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. God damn, this man thinks he's fucking the shit. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help out a little.
Well, maybe, but
It looks like Nasuki doesn't have any arguments left.
you. Okay, fine. Guess I have to get it over with.
Alright? Phew. Thanks, Nasuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone else's face, ex- expression face? I guess I don't really have a choice.
Aha, that's fun. You're the best, Yuri.
This this club seriously is going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri.
But anyway, Let's move on to the main event. I want each of us to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Hey, Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how are you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Yeah, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in her mind for herself and stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room more than her infection affectional pris. Wait, 1 second, guys. Let me check my phone. 1 second. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. She knows She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the world to life. There is something she's done before. There's something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recite. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Ah, thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you reading next, Sayori? I'll go next. Ooh, you're all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hand and stands up. She keeps her head down and walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Made Mage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she's practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes, as it's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quiver words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure of she insinuates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed under her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snapped back into reality and glances around her as if she was bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give recognition she deserved. It's not it's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applauded, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. That was really that was really good. She's really good. Thanks for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops on the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This poem is called My Meldon. Uh, sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think like you're reacting to other people. Imagine reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it will come out the best way.
I see. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read on this paper, I wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori means when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did.
Good job, Sayori.
Even Alex liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nice, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nicely. But it might be the other poems it might be that the other poems wouldn't quite as well with that quite of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen your poems where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing on that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing doing it in front of everyone. Next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the fall festival, you know. Okay.
Okay, now who's next? Nasuki?
Don't make me go before Alex.
It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway.
Might as well let Alex lower everyone's standards before I have to do it. Nasuki.
It's fine. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I guess I'll have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poems. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finished, I received applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry, don't worry about it as much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about the lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll prove over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I did a girl voice for myself. I'm a male. Sorry, I forgot.
All right then. That just leaves you, Nasuki.
Yeah. I'm going. Nasuki. Okay, yeah, she's on the podium.
My poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Nasuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthusiastic, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Nasuki's trademark, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they are bouncing up and down and gives life to the poem. Nasuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back into her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel perfect? Well, do you at least feel prepared to recite a poem in front of other people?
You
mean, doing that in front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's with just my friends, I it's just embarrassing. That's surprising, Masuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so.
Well, I guess in that case, you will you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I have to thank everyone for coming today though. It might be hard, but I hope that you will have an idea of what you like now. Maybe make sure to pick your poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making Padlet so everyone ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez, I should I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, so let's try to write a poem for the tomorrow as well. I've been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like everyone to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish up planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can't do this. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'd be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. For the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. I don't give a fuck about Monica. Then I'll do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Mhm.
Geez, guys.
Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
Hey, Alex, you don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's just go. I walk Sayori home once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori seemed a little quieter than usual home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
Um, I was thinking about earlier. Like, I like how we were able to get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So I, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, shit! Shit! Would I rather walk home with... I'd probably still walk home with Sayori because... No, because... Okay, but I don't want the game to be on dick, bro. I would walk home with... If Yuri lived near me... I'd probably walk home with Sayori. We live next to each other. You really think I'd ditch you for Yuri? But she's beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Alex.
Thinking him thinks about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating in something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It was kind of weird for Sayori
so much about me, but I want her to, but I respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Dude, should have saved that. God damn it, I'm stupid. But I feel like I made the right option because I want Yuri, but I would still walk home with Sayori because she lives next to me and she's been my friend before. But that doesn't mean I'm into her. That doesn't mean I'm into her. Exactly. You guys get it. Try to play this the best way I can. Journey, sadness, misfortune. No! Okay. Yes. Um, okay. Dang it. No! No. Guys, no, we need to lock in. We need to get all. What? Yes, okay. Yes. 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 Okay, boom shakalaka boom boom. Boom shakalaka boom boom.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
Uh,
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano?
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Eh?
Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Nasuki?
Yeah. I'm not going to I'm not I'm not going to talk about our part of the festival. It's a whole day of school where I'm able to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sounded a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried chicken?
Squid? I mean, fried squid? Squid? That's pretty specific to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
Eh, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you what do you mean you out of all people?
It's, it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also,
Oh, sorry, I'm doing the wrong voice for her. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
never mind.
Let's just focus on our event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's and Siori's anyway.
Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner looking down at nothing. I walked over to her. Hey, Sayori. I waved my head in front of her face. Ah, spacing out again.
Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I weirdly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation's already disappeared with everyone backs on their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for a festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers on her desk.
Alex, what's up?
Hey, this might be a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but it seems like she's a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so?
I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Alex. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I am also friends with her. I care about her. I care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her.
Are you sure about that?
She seems like she wanted to be left alone.
She seems like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying the things on her mind is you, Alex.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anyone else you know.
Huh?
She's been much happier since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been.
You're funny, Alex.
Have you thought maybe you always see her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you?
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do anyway? What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so I should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her. Try not to think about it for now.
Ah, all right. Monica smiles meaningfully as she said to forget about it, but I know I won't be able to get get her words out of my head. Monica stands at the desk and walks to the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear them from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her letting this weigh on me down so much? Now I feel like I'm behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from the book. I, I, she looks away quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. But I've never seen Yuri approach anyone for a conversation on her own accord, so I had no choice to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit down next to her on my own. I didn't mean to, or I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only a concern of those who are willing to share share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find more comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'd be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal.
I was just feeling uneasy about Sayori. Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say anything stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive about her feelings. Or maybe I'm reading into it too much. Alex, the world is a, the world is full of meanings often hidden beneath plain sight. And there's many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you know them. Uh, so you might think there might be something behind this after all? Mm, I think Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what might be going on in her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Yeah, I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeper in your eyes. Her expression is gently curious. She's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysterious are untold even to themselves. Not you. And you, as someone honest and caring, maybe uncovering feelings you weren't aware were in you. That's it. I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. You so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Uh, not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should take my mind off the whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some after some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Oh, sorry. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes retrieve their poems from the bag, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
Alex, your writing has only improved these last few days. Every poem you have showed me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotion. I am a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never came to me naturally. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're doing so good at something you've never even shared with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Alex, during lunchtime, I ate by myself. Did you know that? It was a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it. But books are full of amazing and inspirational people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you want to make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put smiles on your faces, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discovers mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Alex. I'm the opposite. I don't know everything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that started sharing with you that I understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't done anything. No, that's wrong. You've been patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know it's difficult. I'm a difficult person, Alex. I speak too slow. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare to feel comfortable around myself when I'm talking to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel so happy. I see. Well, I treated you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined the book club hoping to make some friends, or I joined the literacy club, and I would say I've had at least one success. You? Um, when if you put it that way, yeah. Really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her hand, her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want me to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Okay, this is Yuri's poem. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendency of my hair illuminates beneath the amber glow, bathing in the distraction of blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses in its path, a celestial obstructing the aural glow. My heart pounds, the sweltering growls closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but it's too late. He steps into the streetlight as I gasp and drop my umbrella. The lights flicker, my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only in 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 the only indirection in caution of the 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 only interaction of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arms. The flickering light is in a rhythm with the pounding of my heart, tensing me for scumbag to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling's warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flicker stops, the ghost in blue lights, my heart is amber. Okay, I don't really get this one, but I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I finished the poem and handed it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. I don't. I I think it's like a romance, maybe like getting beat on. I don't know. You get hit by a car. Yuri has a hard. Does this mean a lot? Oh, I think it's about us, maybe. Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, a faint smile emerges on Yuri's lip. Once again, I try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, um, the poem is once again Yuri failed. Oh, it's about us. We're the guy, and it's like everyone like doesn't understand her. The lights are all the other people, and then we're the man that protects. We're the umbrella, and we protect her. But we're gonna protect her. But we're actually gonna protect her. Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faint smiles as she doesn't want me to notice. You always, you always make me feel nice. I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and returns to my seat so I can put our poem away. Okay, who am I doing next? Let's do Sayori because she's been acting weird recently. It's very nice, I guess. Come on, you can tell me if you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone in specific. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. You're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Alex. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. All right. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, WTF. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home for a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out, humming to herself.
She's gonna. I'm gonna save this because I feel like that was just an important moment. I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing Nasuki.
Yeah, no thanks.
Hey, you didn't even.
Next.
You fucking hate this. Holy shit.
Hi, Alex.
Have you thought about what you want to submit at the fall festival? Well, being in the club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people. I'll give it more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Your style has gotten so refined, Alex. Yuri's teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than I've heard her talk the whole year. I'm not sure how you did it, but I'm pretty impressed.
But that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess.
I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting a lot of effort. You must really like her.
That's.
It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her every day, club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her.
Well, I just feel bad for her having a hard time to socialize. I don't want to. That's true. I do have a crush on her. She's right. Besides, the novel isn't bad either, you know.
All right. I get you. Just be careful, all right? You know, I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens, she's vulnerable. Then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't totally an escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say you say it like I'm gonna hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. If there's anything, if anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, all right?
All right. Okay. The lady knows everything. An old tale tells a lady who wanders earth, the lady knows everything. A beautiful lady who found every answer, all meanings, all purpose, and all that was ever thought, and I'm here. A feather. Lost Alfred in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with every hope, knowing letter, leaders, legends don't exist. When all else failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, that didn't dim the glimpse of twilight. Until one day the wild cease to blow, I fail. I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, I dry quill, I, a dry quill, ex- expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forearm. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, find no end of her gaze. The lady knows everything, knows what I am thinking before I speak. She responds in hollow voice. I have found every answer of which amount to nothing.
There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we speak only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat in a pit of wind. Okay, so don't know who this truth speaker is, but I'm assuming this has to do with the game. You know, I feel like learning and looking around for answers are sort of the thing that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote about it. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose the meaning? You know, there's one thing I've never noticed. It seems like everyone in the clubs prefer writing about things that are more sad than happy. Aha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, with Ellie. Ah, yes, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you too shy to share your writing before you're afraid that it's not too good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response, something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing and sharing, it becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll focus more on everything that went into it and things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's also like having your own little literacy club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing our poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or Did something strange. Or did you just say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You delivered from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. You know, stranging air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your book, in your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Shiori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Why did I just diss on my girl? What the fuck? I just said something about her books? Holy shit. Chill on my girl. Sayura always helps lightens the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It always, it's almost like everyone balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Nasuki, please show some Nasuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too good, so she went home early. Is that so? I hope she's all right. Seriously, of all the people to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Ooh. That's a curious expression coming from Yuri out of all people. Wait, I'm not saying that. Calm down, guys. Why would I say that to her? That's not nice. What did she say? Needs to figure out the rest of the. Let's decide what. Okay, what the hell just happened? I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Nasuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them and different flavors. You can handle that all by yourself, Nasuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be go printing assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And for Yuri, you can guys, can you guys help me come up with something for Yuri? Hell? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Nasuki, now Nasuki's pouting too. Geez, I can tell. Even I can tell now. I guess I gave Sayori enough. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, and she's not here. Uh, that may be the case. But if I can't be the leader to my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. You should make the banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? I'm about that. I I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes and stands at her desk in a focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, I'll just leaves you, Alex. The one that's truly useful. Ha ha ha, don't say that. In fact, both Nasuki and Yuri have pretty heavy tasks to handle. You could probably help me as you could probably help me as well. I could really be appreciative of that. That's is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of the club members? How am I supposed to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. I am not working with you, Nasuki. You're a bitch. I recall, Nasuki, you mentioned you would like to handle baking on your own. Alex may not like to be around you if you only treat him like a nuisance. So therefore, he may be suited to assist with decorations. Hold up, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like an excuse for you and Alex to. What are you saying? It will be extremely missionless work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end of the day, it's up to Alex to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't even got any chance to send with me yet, you know. I'm sure he's interested. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. As I was saying, geez. Can you just settle this already? Yeah. Alex, are you okay with this, alright? Uh, of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Okay, who am I gonna partner with? I low-key to go get to know Monica more, but I already kind of don't really want to, so. Like, Yuri's my girl. Me?
Are you serious? Why would you?
Nasuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying, ugh.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Alex? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad.
I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so do think assistance would be very useful.
That's great to hear.
Nasuki, you will be able to hand out the baking yourself.
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Nasuki is feeling a little sour.
Nasuki! Skipped me for the past 2 days. The past 2 days on freaking sharing our freaking poems. Don't give me no shit. You're the one I know the best. Monica's not giving me no shit. Why are you giving me shit, bro? And also, Monica's already working with Sayori, bro. I'm just thinking logistically. You are just a bitch, bro. I don't want to work with your bitch ass. Dead ass. You treat me like shit. I don't want to talk to you.
So, is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it.
Are you excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward a bit. Do you feel the same way, Alex? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turns out. That's good enough for me. Well, what about you, Nasuki? Nasuki?
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Uh,
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't know why Alex picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They are really well with my tea. And nothing that I do in this event will compare to that. So
I get it.
I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Um, well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Nasuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica is also taken aback by Yuri's words. She already has trouble with words trying to cheer someone up much far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't sound perfect, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
Ah, I believe you.
Yeah.
I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
All right, let's go. Let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Nasuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way to contact you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. All right then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopped by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought we were going to go to your house since I just thought we were going to go to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. All right. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it matters much either way. I just needed to make sure my room's clean.
hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Alex. I think you'll make a very productive team. Even if you choose me because you feel bad or something. No! Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reasons you might have chosen me. You're forgetting the reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I wanted to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an exclamation tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. Uh, you wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all. There is to it. Do you believe me? I Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight in my eyes for a while. I believe you. As if it took her temptation efforts finally say and relax her expression. I really am looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After exchange, I make way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to come to my house Sunday. My anxiety's through the roof, even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might happen when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. This is the chance I have to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. Seriously, can't wait. Already Sunday. I've increased I've been increasing anxiety about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She's extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Yusori. Haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I was worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I don't gaff. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes. I rather than asking I simply tell or rather than asking I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. I reach Yuri's house and knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play often, so we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor. I assume she's in her room. It's already strange of her not to run downstairs to greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hey, Alex. I sit down in her room. Sayori faces a smile. It's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't came over like this in a long time, have you? Yeah, I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it always been. I recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? She already left the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true.
But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yori then. Yep. There's more silence between you. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something is wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Alex. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me like this at all. You wouldn't have came here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Girl, this is about talking about that main character, what's it called? Main character syndrome, bro. This is the shit I'm talking about, because what the fuck is she talking about? Fucking, this is the world has put us together, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up, bitch. WTF? Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on the earth are you saying? Listen to yourself, right? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you being like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You're really putting me in a trap, Alex, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seen what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're gonna really make me say it, aren't you, Alex? I guess I have no. She's fucking depressed, and it's so fucking obvious. Her room's messy. She almost set her house on fire. She's super bubbly and super personality, and that freaking story she talked with set or the story she gave was literally about that. The thing is, I have really bad depression my whole life. Knew it. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Exactly. Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What is the reason to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in caring to waste them? Why make other people put their energy in caring to waste by having someone spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I don't want to make everyone, that's why I want to make everyone happy without everyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori could keep this from me the entire Boys stupid. Boys fucking stupid, that's how. God damn it. Did she really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you never told me about this? I almost feel I've been betrayed by you're my closest friend. But if I knew it, I would have done anything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I can do. I would have tried a little harder every day better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't you don't understand at all, Alex. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to I don't want you to care about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be together is the best thing for me. But I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it felt like a spear going through my head. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop her. Bro, this is what I'm talking about. Again, stupid. This girl just said she's been depressed for years, probably has clinical depression, and you're saying I'll do anything to stop the pain. Like you can't stop the pain, but you can help them. You can help them get through it. Like you can help them, build through it, I guess. That's what I'll do. No, Alex, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Oh, but you're not a horrible person for that girl. I made you join the literacy club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in the ways that I could understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, once again, I grab Sayori's shoulders, this time pulling her in tight embrace. Alex, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care about you. I would do I would have it or I wouldn't have it any other way. Alex. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain on her side. She starts sobbing into my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me, Alex. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want her is to know I care. If you have if you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's nothing that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. If I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand my feelings, Alex. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm and and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. And as she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Um, I, it's what I want. I promise. I, I would think it'd be nice then. Yeah? Story wipes her tears from her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all the days, it has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house. At least, at the very least, you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'd be that'd be very good for me today. You understand, right? Uh, It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. Looking forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't worry too much. We're definitely going to have a great time. Bro! She was saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. She was saying, there's so many clear signs that that girl is freaking about to do something bad. That girl is gonna do something bad! I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Wait. We're gonna save it right before we go there into Yuri's house. Because I think this stream has been long enough. Yeah, 2 hours. It is my bedtime. I need to go to sleep, but I had a great time on stream with everyone, and I hope you guys have the best sleep, and I will see you on the